Hello everyone, and welcome! This short video is designed to introduce you to DEADFACE CTF and get you familiar with the competition before you get started. Welcome to DEADFACE CTF, a massive online cybersecurity competition that blends hacking, storytelling, and community. If you love solving challenges, breaking systems, and uncovering secrets, you're in the right place. DEADFACE CTF is not your average hacking competition. It is a story-driven competition that draws over 2,500 participants from across the globe. Engaging in a series of challenges spanning cryptography, exploitation, forensics, reverse engineering, and more, players will navigate a thrilling journey that tests their mettle in a wide variety of disciplines. What is DEADFACE CTF anyway? DEADFACE CTF is an annual, free, Capture the Flag competition built by CyberHactics and its volunteers. It's not just another hacking event. It's an interactive story where you'll track a fictional hacker group known as DEADFACE across realistic digital forensics, web exploitation, cryptography, OSINT, reverse engineering challenges, and more. Each challenge reveals pieces of a bigger story. As you dig deeper, you'll uncover clues, decode messages, and connect evidence that bring you closer to taking down DEADFACE. As we mentioned, DEADFACE CTF is hosted by CyberHactics. CyberHactics is a nonprofit organization dedicated to building cybersecurity training experiences for the global community. We create hands-on learning environments, from live competitions and virtual labs to educational resources, designed to sharpen real-world skills for students, professionals, and enthusiasts alike. Our mission is simple: make cybersecurity training accessible, engaging, and story-driven. We built DEADFACE CTF because traditional training can feel flat. Read a PDF, watch a video, repeat. We wanted something immersive, something that feels like you're part of a real investigation. Each year, we build new challenges and storylines from scratch, pushing players to think like adversaries, investigators, and defenders all at once. It's not about just finding flags, it's about thinking critically, collaborating, and leveling up your craft. But we couldn't do this alone. DEADFACE CTF is made possible thanks to the support of our incredible sponsors, companies and organizations that believe in our mission to grow the next generation of cybersecurity talent. Their contributions help us host the competition, build infrastructure, create prizes, and keep participation completely free. High-Vis Security is a highly experienced offensive security firm based in the US, committed to uncovering hidden vulnerabilities before attackers do. With over 25 years of cybersecurity expertise and a 90% customer retention rate, they specialize in penetration testing, application assessments, enterprise testing, and device security. Specialized audits for IoT and medical devices, including FDA-aligned evaluations. High-Vis's strength lies in its high-touch, manual testing approach. By combining hands-on methodology with seasoned expertise, they deliver precise, actionable insights, helping organizations focus on and remediate the vulnerabilities that truly matter. Raxis is an Atlanta-based cybersecurity company specializing in AI-augmented penetration testing and continuous security assessments. They offer services like penetration testing, red team operations, phishing and social engineering, and a penetration testing as a service model. Their platform, Raxis One, provides real-time feedback, asset tracking, and integration into compliance frameworks. The goal of DEADFACE CTF is to empower individuals with the skills and knowledge they need to keep our digital world safe. This CTF is for everyone, whether competitors are seasoned professionals or have zero experience. Challenges are built to accommodate all skill levels. DEADFACE CTF would not be possible without the help of our volunteers who donated their time and resources in the pursuit of helping others' professional growth. So, let's talk about DEADFACE. Who is DEADFACE anyway? Within the world of our CTF, DEADFACE is a notorious hacker collective responsible for a string of digital crimes and online chaos. They are a fictional threat actor group created solely for the context of the competition. In the context of the competition, DEADFACE serves as the simulated adversary that participants investigate and conduct offensive tactics against. They communicate through underground forums, coded messages, and social media, taunting investigators while daring players to stop them. Throughout the event, you'll sift through evidence from their breaches, websites, network captures, hidden data, to piece together who they are and what they're planning next. Think of DEADFACE as your ultimate nemesis and your best teacher. DEADFACE CTF contains challenges from, but not limited to, the following categories: cryptography, steganography, forensics, network traffic analysis, exploitation, OSINT, reverse engineering, SQL, and programming. During the competition, you'll likely have questions or need a gentle nudge in the right direction as you progress through challenges. Discord is where all the conversation happens. We utilize Discord for any discussions and announcements pertaining to the CTF. If you need help, just mention @staff. The competition starts at 9 a.m. Central Time on Saturday, October 25th, and ends at 7 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, October 26th. Once the competition starts, a timer will display on the scoring server, letting you know how much time is left until the competition ends. Now, CyberHactics founder and president Jason Scott will walk through the scoring server and demonstrate how to play DEADFACE CTF.
Hello everyone, my name is Jason Scott. I am the founder and president of CyberHactics and the creator of DEADFACE CTF. Welcome to this demo where I'll be introducing the scoring server and other resources that are available during game day. In this video, I'll give you a quick tour of the tools and resources available during the competition, show you how challenges are structured, and explain what's in scope and out of scope for competitors. Let's first start with the two primary resources that you'll use during DEADFACE CTF. First is the scoring server. This is located at ctf.deadface.io. This is where you'll register your team, view challenges, submit flags, and track your progress on the scoreboard. The second resource that you'll be using is Ghost Town. This is located at ghosttown.deadface.io. Ghost Town is a fictional online community. It's part of the game world where many of DEADFACE's activities unfold. The design of this is to simulate you, the player, having infiltrated one of DEADFACE's comm channels, where they discuss what their campaigns are, what they've done to some of their fictional victims. It's a place that you'll need to explore to gather intel, find clues, and interact with parts of the ongoing story. So this is one of the things that makes DEADFACE stand out compared to other CTFs, is that instead of only providing isolated one-off challenges, a lot of our challenges actually relate to each other. And you'll be able to get an edge over solving a challenge based on information that you gather from Ghost Town and from these DEADFACE actors. Now, those are two of the resources that we have. But before we get too deep into the demo, we've got to talk about scope. This is extremely important to make sure that players stay in scope and don't do any activities that are considered out of scope. Any link under the deadface.io domain that's explicitly mentioned in a challenge is considered in scope. Now, there are subdomains at deadface.io that are not in scope. A good rule of thumb is if we mention it in a challenge, then it is considered in scope. You feel free to, within the bounds of the challenge, do what you need to do to solve the challenge at hand. That means you're free to explore, analyze, and in some cases, exploit those systems as part of your investigation. Again, only if the challenge explicitly mentions that certain subdomain at deadface.io. Now, there are a few exceptions. So the scoring server itself, as well as Ghost Town, are considered out of scope when it comes to scanning, active recon, or any behavior or activity that would potentially disrupt these resources and prevent players from being able to score on the scoring server. The scoring server is only meant for submitting flags and getting information. There will never be a challenge where we ask players to hack the scoring server or try to do something nefarious to the scoring server. The same applies to Ghost Town. Ghost Town is a read-only resource. If you're watching this video before the competition starts, you're not even going to see any of this. You're not going to be able to read anything. We're going to open up the Ghost Town once the competition starts. At no point should you try to access Ghost Town, change information, write forum posts. You can register all you want. We're not going to approve any registrations. So just know that there's not going to be any challenge where we require you to log into Ghost Town. Ghost Town is meant as a read-only resource. So in short, if it's part of a challenge, go for it. If it's part of the platform infrastructure, leave it alone. If you're not sure, always feel free to talk to the staff. You can @staff in Discord, or you can DM one of us directly. If a situation occurs where you inadvertently or accidentally take down a resource, or you make a change to a resource that could potentially prevent someone from being able to score that challenge, please come to the staff. We're not going to penalize anyone for coming to us and letting us know that they accidentally broke something. However, if you do break something, know about it, or you do it intentionally, and don't tell us, then we'll take action from there. Whether it's a warning first, up to possibly disqualifying you and your team from the event. So when in doubt, just ask the staff. Now, I want to go over the scoring server first. We'll start off with this main page. So the main page here obviously starts with the DEADFACE logo. We've got the timer for how long until the event starts. Now, once the event starts, we're going to actually change this countdown so that it'll show how much time is left in the event. We also have the start and stop times listed here on the website. So if you have any questions, refer here first. Shameless plug, as we scroll down, we do have this Spotify playlist here. This is, because somebody's already mentioned this in Discord, this is all AI music. Okay, these playlists, this Electric Soldiers artist, that's all us that we created. We wanted to create a playlist that kind of matched the vibe, theme, and aesthetic of DEADFACE. So if you enjoy that music, there it is for you guys to play in the background. We just wanted to build something to make to sort of customize and appeal to the vibe of DEADFACE. Going down further here, we have different links here at the bottom. So the first one is our Discord server. So once you register, I highly recommend that everyone join Discord. That's where all the communication happens. That's where announcements will happen. Discord is the place to be to talk to the staff, to get help, or get a nudge in the right direction. And then we have other social media. So we have X, we have Facebook, Instagram, and then a link to this Spotify account here. So that's all of the main DEADFACE page. Next, let's go ahead and look at the DEADFACE link here. So you see we have these 4 links up here that are all pretty important. Start here with this DEADFACE link. This is going to give you some background to the story as well as DEADFACE actors. So each actor is shown on this page represented as a card that can be flipped. We have 12 in total. If you flip on their card, it'll give you some information about this actor. So, for example, this actor, Death, he is the DEADFACE leader. His specialty is network infiltration, data exfiltration. His threat level is critical. So what that means is what we try to do is align different actors to different skill levels in the CTF. So, for example, I can't really point to it because the card will flip, but you see these red dashes here at the top right corner. That shows their threat level. And so what you as the player can take away from that is that means that hard challenges, in this example, hard challenges will more than likely be affiliated with one of these 3 actors, the ones that are red. Other actors, so this one has an orange, that just means that he can create challenges up to advanced. The reason why we do this is so that if you're dealing with an advanced challenge like this actor, but you're going in Ghost Town and you're looking for conversations from one of these 2 actors, well, they're coded as green, which means they stay in the highest level difficulty challenge that they will be a part of is moderate. So you don't want to look for these guys when it comes to the more difficult challenges. You want to focus on the actors that are that align to their difficulty. And I'll kind of talk about the difficulty here in a sec. So this is a good page to start with. Read it over, look over all these actors, and familiarize yourself with what they're known for. The next tab here is extremely important, the rules. I'm not going to deep dive into the rules because there's a little bit to cover here, but I do strongly encourage all players to read through this page. It's going to let you know what your left and right bounds are in the competition, what's considered acceptable and unacceptable behavior, how to report abuse, and things like that. So some of the rules, of course, are don't attack any part of the infrastructure that you're not supposed to, that is not explicitly mentioned in a challenge. We have that defined here. Always be respectful, patient, and constructive. Be considerate and respectful. Refrain from any demeaning or discriminatory or harassing behavior. If you see any of that behavior going on, please let DEADFACE staff know, and we'll deal with it accordingly. There's examples of unacceptable behavior here on this page. How to report unacceptable behavior. So again, either mention the staff or DM one of us. You can also email this abuse@cyberhactics.com email address. We also list what the consequences are. We'll always give a warning, usually give a warning first. Additional infractions will be dealt with accordingly. The staff, I've given them full discretion to kick folks out of Discord. So you might get several warnings. You might only get one warning. If you feel like you have been kicked out of Discord wrongfully, you can always appeal to us. You can either Discord message me directly, or again, email this info@cyberhactics or abuse. and go from there. This page also describes what our prizes are. So we do offer prizes for the top 3 teams. First place team gets a $300 prize, second place $200, and third place $100. That is not per player, that is per team. So what we'll do is we'll actually issue these prizes out to the team captains of each team. Usually electronically. We're not going to do checks or money orders or anything like that. It'll usually be electronically, whether it's wire transfer, PayPal, Venmo, one of those. But we'll be in communication once the competition is over for receiving prizes. Everyone is going to have an opportunity to win digital badges. And so just to show you what that looks like here, these are all of the badges that we offer this year. So first place gets this badge, second place, third place. We have a badge for contributor. Now, usually the contributor badge applies to volunteers. However, if during the competition you provide us with information that helps us fix a problem or make a challenge better, we'll award the contributor badge to those individuals. So for example, in past events, we had a challenge that was broken. Somebody reported it right away, and we gave it to them. I'll give you a specific example. We had one challenge where players were supposed to have their own unique instance of something, but it would log every player's commands, so everyone could see what other players were typing. A player came to us, let us know that. We put a stop to it and awarded them the contributor badge. So all players have a possibility of winning this contributor badge here. Developer, that's for volunteers. First Blood, so we will issue First Blood badges to teams, entire teams, that are the first to solve any one particular challenge. We also offer a write-up badge. This is for any members, any participants that publish a write-up and share the link in Discord. And then everyone that signs up gets the competitor badge. Okay. So those are the badges that we award. Next, we want to talk about our sponsors. We want to recognize our amazing sponsors who helped make this competition possible. And this year we have 2 sponsors. We've got High-Vis Security and Raxis. They are our featured sponsors. Their support helps us build infrastructure, offer prizes, and keep the competition free for everyone. Both companies are leaders in cybersecurity and active supporters of community education. So be sure to check them out and thank them in our Discord server. Now let's break down what a typical challenge looks like. So when the competition starts and you go to the challenges page, this is what you're going to see initially. There's only one challenge that's going to be available. It's this starter 1 under this Let's Get Started category. And I'll go through what the categories look like as soon as we solve this one. So what you're going to do is click on this challenge, and here is how the challenge is going to be broken out. So you're going to have the title of the challenge here. This starter 1 is the name of this challenge. The point value right under it, so it's only worth 1 point. And then it's going to have tags under it that show what topics this challenge applies to. So for example, if this was a web challenge, it might have web and SQL if it's got a database backend. So some challenges can have multiple topics. Some may only have one. In this case, we just have the one. It's the starter challenge. Right under that, we have the author of the challenge. So in this case, this is me. The purpose of this is so that if you're having an issue with a challenge, you know who to get a hold of in Discord. And so these are our Discord handles under here. So you know to get with Syntax and talk with me about, hey, I'm having this problem with this challenge, or I need a vector check, a sanity check, am I rabbit holing myself, etc. Under here we have the challenge description. This tells you what to do to solve the challenge, or what you're expected to research or do to find the flag. In this case, we give you the flag. Basically, what this challenge is just making sure that you've read the rules, you acknowledge that you will abide by our terms and conditions. Submitting the flag is yours and your team's acknowledgement that you have read the rules and the terms and conditions. So what you'll do is just copy that, paste it in here, submit, and if it's correct, it'll say correct. And then now we can see multiple other challenges. You're not going to see this many at the start of the game. We release all of our challenges in phases, and we'll post what those phases are in Discord later today before the competition starts. Now, I mentioned that challenges are grouped into categories. So we have categories for technical categories, so like cryptography, steganography, forensics, reverse engineering, the sort of the basic, the common categories you see across a bunch of CTFs. So if I scroll down here, you can see we've got a cryptography category, OSINT, PWN, etc. In addition to the technical categories, we also have series categories. So what that means is all of the challenges in this series relate to one another. And they can be divided between multiple topics. So for example, this challenge could be SQL, this one could be web, this one could be forensics, etc. But they all use the same source files or the same website. It's part of the same sort of attack chain or the same story within the overarching story. And so I'm going to give you a sneak peek into one of these without giving away any information. So we'll do this one. So again, this one shows the title. It's called The Source. It's worth 5 points. This is a forensics challenge. Syntax, me, I'm the author. And then here's the description that directs the players, you guys, about what to do. For most challenges, we'll have this submit the flag as whatever, just to kind of let you know what the syntax is of the flag that needs to be provided. One of the things that is my pet peeve playing other CTFs is they don't provide this. And so you're left guessing, what the exact format is of a flag. We try to help you all out because we don't want you to spend too much time trying to guess what format we want the flag in. So we'll provide this. If there is a file to be downloaded, you'll have it here. So we always have links to our files. On game day, this will have the file size as well so that you know what size the file is before you download it. And we'll have the SHA-1 sum. So right now, this is still a work in progress. This one needs to be changed, but it will have the SHA. And then we have how many attempts you're allowed here. So this one has so every challenge has a maximum of 100 attempts. That's just to prevent players from brute forcing or bogging down the scoring server. This is 100. Some challenges might only have 20 attempts. Some might have less. So make sure you see how many attempts you have before you just start throwing attempts at the scoring server. Additionally, you can see how many solves there are in this challenge. This one has 0 solves. Obviously, it's because the game hasn't started yet. Yeah, so that's what a challenge looks like. Next, so I went over the categories, flag formats. So the flag will always be formatted as DEADFACE and then within curly braces. Previous years, we did flag curly braces, but this year we switched over to doing DEADFACE. So what that means is most challenges will present the flag like this. Some may not. So, for example, the SQL challenges might ask you to look for the first and last name of, the user whose email address is whatever. It won't give you the flag in that format, deadface, but when you submit it, you will submit it as deadface, and then the first and last name of that individual in curly braces. And the challenge card will tell you that once you look at it. And again, once you have the flag, you submit it, and hopefully you earn points. So that's about it for the scoring server. We'll also have a scoreboard, but I can't really show you that in this video because no points are scored, so it wouldn't really do you any good anyway. Looking at Ghost Town. So as I mentioned, Ghost Town is anytime you open up a challenge, you should go to Ghost Town. Not every challenge will require it, but many challenges have information in Ghost Town that's going to help you in solving the challenge. And so Ghost Town, you'll just see, I'll just click on one of these, like this one. You'll just see conversations between various deadface threat actors. Some of this might be a hint about what you should do. Some of it might just be nonsense. I'll go ahead and give you a freebie. This entire thread is just nonsense. So always go to Ghost Town and try to see if there's any information here that you can use in your pursuit of answering the CTF. Now, I did mention that challenges will be released in phases. We're going to have 5 phases, and each one's going to drop at a certain time. There will be challenges that drop in between phases as well, but I'll post that in Discord once we have that all ready. As of right now, we have 87 challenges, possible challenges to publish. As of right now on the scoring server, we have about 65, but we're going to be adding more as time progresses. So that's why we do the phasing, is so that we can pace the competition instead of releasing everything at once. And then, hopefully this wouldn't happen, but if somebody scored all the challenges on day one, other teams might feel defeated and not even try. So we try to pace our CTF so that it stays fresh, new challenges drop periodically, and keeps everyone engaged. That's the basic overview of the scoring server and the CTF in general. Remember, everything you need to play, track progress, and explore the story lives right here between the scoring server and Ghost Town. Have fun, play fair, and most importantly, enjoy the game, and hopefully you all will learn something at the end of it. Thanks again for everyone playing, and I hope to see you all on game day.